There are millions of women doing what you do. What makes you so special?
Hey there, besties, and welcome to our cozy corner of the podcasting world. It's time for another episode of Share Latte. I'm Min, your virtual coffee bestie and host. Imagine us in a cozy cafe, the aroma of freshly brewed coffee in the air, and ready to embark on an inspiring journey. In each episode, remarkable women share their stories of triumphs over life's challenges, providing a warm embrace for your soul. These tales remind you of resilience and determination are keys to success. So grab your favorite brew, get comfy, and join us for the conversation that will awaken your mind and heart. You'll discover your own power to turn tough times into incredible strengths. The Share Latte podcast sprinkles hope and courage and the belief that you can not only handle, but thrive into your day. All right, besties, let's embrace those tales of triumphs and get ready for another awesome episode of Share Latte.
Hey, bestie, and welcome to another episode of Share Latte, the podcast where we come together over a virtual latte to listen to amazing stories of women who have overcome life's challenges. I'm your host, Min Sukree, and every Thursday, I'm serving up not only just coffee, but a generous pour of life's wisdoms. I'll be sharing stories from my personal journey, hoping they resonate with yours. In this episode, I'm diving into a topic that's like the perfect cup of coffee, comforting and invigorating, the importance of choosing a supportive partner. So let's cozy up, grab our virtual lattes, and explore how a supportive partner can be the cream to your coffee in life's journey. Just as a coffee can turn sour if not brewed correctly, an unsupportive partner can cast a shadow on your journey. Storytime, besties, and this brew is hot. I launched a podcast in 2020 when I was still married. My ex-husband, let's call him G, never saw or supported my dreams. At that point in my life, I wanted to be a fashion influencer. Fashion for me had always been an outlet for my creativity. I had big, audacious goals. And in being in love and married, I shared them with my husband. His response to my dreams was, there are millions of women doing what you do. What makes you so special? Of course, my response to G, being my outspoken and worthy self, was, I think I'm pretty special. And for being my husband, you should as well. Then remembering Lady Gaga's words to her boyfriend, I followed up with, and there will come a day when my dreams will come true and you won't be here. An unsupportive partner might exhibit behaviors that hinder your growth. They might belittle your dreams, making you question your abilities and self-worth. Instead of being the foam of encouragement, they could be the sour milk to your latte, curdling your aspirations. Of course, this is a small glimpse, and our marriage wasn't perfect, and relationships in general aren't perfect, besties. When I recognized how G had seen me as a person, my ambitions and my dreams, the lack of support bruised me. It made me question everything. My goals, my hard work, my knowledge, my self-worth, all were under scrutiny like never before. How had I been with someone who not only saw me as not being special, but didn't see the value in my goals? Similar to the podcast I launched in 2020, my marriage didn't survive. A few months after the pandemic hit, I packed up my life and left G. But let's move on and brew up the definition of a supportive partner. Think of them as the foam to your latte, always there to lift you up. A supportive partner isn't just a listener. They're a co-navigator and understanding your path and standing by you through thick and thin. Now let's talk about the magic that happens when you get a supportive partner by your side. Think of them as the first sip of your morning brew. They energize you. With their encouragement, you're more likely to take the leap of faith and chase your dreams. And just like your coffee ritual, a supportive partner can be the source of comfort. Life can be as bitter as unbrewed coffee grounds, but having somebody who can share the load and offer a fresh perspective can make the challenges much more manageable. When I was preparing for the launch of Share Latte, I was dating someone for a few short months. If you follow me on TikTok, I refer to him as K. I shared my goals with K, and without missing a beat, he got excited for me and even told me to set a date. Remember, it's not just the blend, but also the presentation. A supportive partner is like latte art, adding that special touch. They brainstorm with you, help you put your plans into action, and take the sprinkle of belief when you need it the most. Kay had become someone I could bounce ideas off of, share my business goals with, and strategize how we could both take our businesses to the next level. Kay had even been a strong ear in selecting my music. I will forever be grateful for his tribute in adding the cafe sounds that would blend into the podcast music. Supportive partners bring out your unique flavors and create something even better. Just like a great coffee experience, they help you grow. Through shared experiences, you can become a team, tackling problems and celebrating successes. When I launched my podcast back in 2020, G never celebrated the launch with me. I was even too scared to tell him, worried that it would be met with unsupportive remarks or distractions that would make me focus on his goals and building up his career. Kay and I had set time to celebrate the Share Latte launch. We would be celebrating a milestone together in both our businesses and wanted to take time to celebrate our big win. So how can you tell if you have a supportive partner in your cup of life? They're the ones that cheer you on without a hint of jealousy, who listen like you're the only conversation in the room, and who can inspire you to step beyond your comfort zone. Their respect for individuality is the cream that rises to the top. There was a time in my marriage where my mother-in-law had said to me, "G is jealous of you." This remark was about a coat, a story for another time, but it was very clear G's jealousy was far beyond the coat. G was jealous of my potential. He would never be able to leave his comfortable corporate tech job to venture out on his own. He saw how easy giving presentations and public speaking was for me, something he struggled with in his own career. When I spoke about my goals, it was met with backlash to bring down my self-worth. Kay pushed and encouraged my goals. He was never jealous when I couldn't make dinner plans to work on my business. At times when I struggled to balance it all, I was gifted with texts of motivation and inspiration. We never talked more about his business than mine. And again, relationships aren't perfect, and Kay and I had our own struggles, but it was the first time I'd been with someone who took genuine interest in my business and my goals and my life. A relationship is built on good communication. A supportive partner excels in this department. They're open to conversations about dreams, fears, and everything in between. In both these relationships, communication was a struggle. And besties, let me tell you, the struggle, it was real. This definitely became the downfall of both relationships, not only from their side, but from mine as well. Communication is a muscle we learn as humans that should be exercised daily, not only to understand each other, but to ask for what we value and deserve. To be a supportive partner, we need to look at ourselves and what we bring to the table. In my marriage, I grew tired of being supportive of G. He bullied me into supporting his ambitions and goals, and I wasn't supportive because I got tired of it. And I got tired of trying to make his life easier when it felt like he never encouraged mine. Again, there's more to this topic, besties, and that's an episode for another time. As we wrap up, remember your latte wouldn't be complete with both coffee and milk. A strong partnership is built on mutual support. It's not just about receiving, but also giving. Being the froth to their coffee, you create a blend that's harmonious and satisfying. As both relationships didn't work out for me, I now know better what I'm looking for and what I want and deserve in a supportive partner. The lessons I've learned in those pivotal relationships have not only contributed to the markings of my being, but also my business. I do thank both men that entered my life. A special thanks goes out to Kay. This podcast was a vision in my mind, and in the moments when I thought I wasn't ready to push record, you pulled inspiration and creativity from me, reminding me that my dreams were valid. So as you finish your lattes, besties, and this episode of Share a Latte, take a moment to reflect the importance of a supportive partnership. Just like a latte, life is richer and more fulfilling when you've got the right ingredients. If you enjoyed our coffee chat today, be sure to subscribe and leave a review and share it with the wonderful women in your life. Until next time, keep brewing your relationships with care, and remember, every sip adds a whole lot of flavor to your journey. See you next time, besties.
If today's episode warmed your heart, please hit that subscribe button and join me on future journeys. Enjoyed the chat today? Your thoughts and feedback mean the world to me, and they really help others find the magic in Share a Latte. Every story enriches our journey. Remember, you can turn your trials into triumphs and your scars into stars. Keep believing and keep chasing those dreams. This is Min taking her last sip from the Share a Latte podcast, where life happens and coffee helps.